Wound Care Center at Preston Memorial Hospital is dedicated to helping you heal as quickly as possible. We offer a wide range of diagnostic services and therapies to help not only heal your wounds, but to help prevent further wound problems. Our compassionate team will evaluate your case and work to educate you on why you have a non-healing wound, as well as create a treatment plan, sometimes as often as your first visit. To begin your healing journey, call our Wound Healing Center today to schedule an appointment at 304-329-3348.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture. For nearly 50 years, our family store has been known for low prices, great customer service, and quality home furnishings.
Our nationwide low price guarantee means you'll save more on name brands like Catnapper,
Best,
Von Bassett,
Serta,
Franklin,
and the Almost Heaven mattress collection made right here in West Virginia. If you want to spend more at an overpriced big furniture store, that's your business.
But at Delano's, our business is to save you money.
So come in and see for yourself and experience
the Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Become part of the family at Preston Family Pharmacy. It's not just their name, it's their philosophy. They treat you like family.
Whether you've just left the hospital or a routine checkup, make Preston Family Pharmacy your neighborhood pharmacy your next stop. The friendly professional staff at Preston Family Pharmacy will make sure that you get the time and attention you deserve for all your pharmacy needs. Preston Family Pharmacy is currently accepting all patients.
Preston Family Pharmacy, Route 7 across from Walmart, Kingwood. They'll take care of you like family.
At the Landing Dental Spa, our goal is to provide quality dental care at a relaxed spa-like atmosphere. Dental chairs with heat and massage, warm neck wraps, and personal TVs make your appointment as stress-free as possible. Located off the Pierpont exit, now accepting new patients of any age. Call 304-594-2200 today and visit our website at www.thelandingdentalspa.com to schedule an appointment. The Landing Dental Spa, a healthy smile with peace of mind.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank too with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Now welcome in to the castle once again, Fearless Night fans. A good crowd of Castle crazies across the way, and the Knights warming up down to our left as the North Marion Huskies come yapping and scratching at the door of the castle here, wanting to be let in, play a little basketball tonight. 7-10 Preston taking on 17-2. Yes, that's right, a powerhouse North Marion team. Double-A squad, but nonetheless one of the better teams, I think, in the state right now. Coming in here to play our Knights, and they come in on a 4-game win streak. Their last, a 62-49 victory over Fairmont Senior. And for Preston, the Knights trying to turn things around as they are on a 4-game losing streak right now, and they want to break that string. Last outing, a 70-67 heartbreaker upset loss to Grafton's Bearcats here in the castle. And for Preston, not too many more games remaining at home, but one more that we need to tell you about that we just were made aware of by the hardest working man in athletic direction, Mitch Channel. Informed me earlier that in addition to tonight's North Marion contest and the Hampshire contest on Saturday, which will be senior night, that we have a home game on the 26th with University High. I know. The SSAC site says it's away. The printed schedules say it's away. Folks, it's a home game. The Hawks have to fly up here for the final game of the season for Preston High. So the Knights, 2 games at home remaining this week, tonight and Saturday. On the road at Wheeling Park on the 22nd. On the road at Fairmont Senior on the 24th. Back home on the 26th to finish out the regular season against the Hawks. The horn sounds, and we are getting ready for pregame ceremonies, and that means let's go to the court for our national anthem. Excellent job with our national anthem, and now we'll get set to meet the cheer squad from Preston. Nice job by our varsity cheer squad. The ladies do a fine job getting the fans cranked up here, and now we'll meet the Huskies from North Marion. Number 2 for the Huskies is Tariq Miller. Number 3 is Nicholas Tobin. Number 20 is Michael Garrett. Number 22 is Praise Chuck Waduzzi. And number 14 is Timothy Murphy. Now our Preston Knights set to take the court. Number 31, Jaden Foltz, first out tonight, greeting the fans across the way. Followed by the long-range hot shooter, Austin Matheny. Nick Smith, number 15. And Nick comes in here. He was a game-time decision, and that's no secret, but he's going to give it his all here tonight. Number 30 for Preston here tonight, James Harris with the start. And finally, number 12, Zach Shannon. Head coach Paul Kuntz calls the boys over. Knights will get set here wearing the white with black and silver trimmed uniforms. North Marion, again, a gaudy 17-2 record coming in here. They are tough, talented, long and lean, very quick team. 73-point games 3 times this season has been their high water mark. And we are underway in the castle with North Marion controlling the ball. Shooting over the top of the screen. If North Marion scouted the Knights at all during the Grafton game, they know that Preston fell victim to a hot shooting Bearcat squad. That ball's going to belong to the Huskies. Off the fingertips of Harris. And the Knights given some pressure, and that ball tipped. Harris had it, lost it. Knights, Nick Smith picks it up. So Preston with the turnover, and Fultz goes to work quickly at the top of the circle. Fultz looks at the shot, gives it back to Smith. Top of the key, rattles in and back out again. Smith battling, going to the floor. And now off and running, and Matheny with a great leap, defending and stopping the ball, gets it ahead with a baseball pass to Nick Smith, and Smith lays it up and in for the Knights' first 2. We've played a minute and a half. It's 3-2 North Marion, and this game is burning hot. Here come the Huskies from the baseline. Murphy, he got the tray, he got the deuce. He's got all 5 of North Marion's points right now. Here come the Knights down inside, trying to get that ball down low to Shannon, and it gets tipped away. Big rebound off the miss from Murphy, and trying to get that ball to Nick Smith, and that is tipped away, and a battle on the floor. And I believe Nick is going to pick up the first team foul and his first personal. All right, the Huskies working it. Back to the near side they come. Now long cross-court pass from Tobin. And that ball batted around. And Chuck Waduzzi inside. Tried to maneuver back and get that ball up. He was a little too far under the basket. Harris will give the foul. Chuck Waduzzi at the line, up and good with the first. And here's a young man with some talent, number 22 for the Huskies. Chuck Waduzzi with 2 free throws, and the Knights now trailing 7-2, push it up into the front court. Down inside, Harris has it wrestled away. Ball on the floor, belongs to the Huskies. They roll it around a little bit. Now they get to work in the paint. Ball up, in and out, and Wadozzi there for the putback. Nice second chance opportunity for Wadozzi, and he was quick. Great fast twitch, leaping ability, and he got up there high in the air. Smith, top of the circle, drains the three. Just a little off the mark on the first try. He hit this one. And now it is 9-5. Knights trailing by 4, and the ball is going to get kicked out of bounds along the sideline over here in front of the Knight bench and belong to North Marion. And I think it was off the toe of Smith. Here come the Huskies once again inside to Wadozzi, and up in the air he goes. That one a little strong. In and out, gets his own miss. Kicks it back out. Miller with a long miss. And Preston off the floor. Harris gathers it up. He cleans up the garbage. And Preston, Fultz, long with that shot. Right on line, just a little bit strong. And in transition, coming back the other way is Garrett. We're at the 4-minute mark, halfway through the first quarter, and it's an 11-5 score. Preston looking at the Huskies zone, working around it. Matheny wants a shot. Air ball, and that one comes down into the hands of a Husky. Tobin with it, and they work that ball to Murphy. Miller and Wadozzi lost the handle, and Fultz on the dribble, spinning, driving, puts it up, shot blocked. He goes to the floor, no call. Coming back the other way, Miller gets that ball down in the paint. Harris with it, and the tie-up. That'll give Preston the ball on the possession. Alternate possession, Preston able to wrestle one away in the paint. That was a good stop. Nice defense by the Knights here, hard-nosed in the early going. Matheny in the corner, skips a pass down the baseline. Harris, shot up, off the mark, rebound. Up and in by Shannon. Knights now trail by 4 once again. Preston, again, good tough defense, steals that ball away. Fultz on the work. Matheny up top, couldn't get it from the side, got it from the top, and the Knights starting to heat things up here in the Castle now. Got fans on their feet, got the Castle Crazies cheering. 2 minutes. 17 seconds on a turning clock. Wadozzi airballed the left hand, shot up, and Smith is going to be manhandled and fouled before he gets over the timeline. And that will be North Marion's first team foul. That was on Michael Garrett, number 20, his first personal. And Preston is going to put Daniel Long in and bring J.C. Harris to the sideline. And Smith will inbound for Preston. Gets it to Fultz. So it's Fultz and Smith up top here, working that ball to the perimeter. And back. Fultz, little crossover, pulls it back in. Matheny from the right side. He kicks one up, a little strong, and the Knights with a long rebound. Nice job. Smith, he's got his second tray of the night. And Preston takes a lead at 13-11, and it's the first time the Knights have been in front here in the first period. Murphy with a shot. Spun it in and out, and back to work comes Fultz. Down the right sideline, works the ball back toward the middle of the court. Entry pass. Double teamed was Daniel Long down there, and that ball taken away. And again, you see just how quick the Huskies are in transition, and they'll tie it up with a deuce. Here comes Fultz once again, driving, right side, high in the air, off the rim. And North Marion back in transition, going quickly, shot up around the rim and out. Matheny with the rebound this time, and it's Smith on the other end finishing. And Preston back out in front, 15-13, clock winding. Long three attempt won't go. Shot put back up, off the mark. Tobin couldn't get it to fall. With a second chance, and the Knights out of there with the ball. Not going to give the Huskies another opportunity in the first quarter if they have anything to say about it. Smith down on the baseline. He goes, and the ball stuck. And Trevor Thomas in for the Knights, number 4. He will go to the line here, fouled in the act of shooting. And Thomas, Knights have their first free throw of the evening. Thomas will have one more coming. Chuck Wadozzi back into the lineup for North Marion, and Thomas ready with another. Up off the mark, won't drop, and Wadozzi long shot on line, but about 9.5 feet too high, and that one bounds out. And the Castle Crazies cheer the Knights with a 3-point first quarter lead, 16-13, as we come to the end of one. And we'll take a break right here for these messages from the folks that bring you Preston Knight varsity basketball here on Hometown TV. We'll return right after this.
When it comes to buying a new mattress, there's so many choices. Memory foam, number up, number down, purple this, temper that. Even the Friendly Ghost claims to have the best sleep product.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We'd like to encourage you to come and see the best made mattress sets in America, and at less than you'll pay for that overpriced fad mattress set of the day.
So what does make a good mattress?
Number 1, an American-made product, no hidden imported materials. Number 2, a pocketed coil individual support system that contours to your body and allows motion separation between partners. And number 3, a double-sided mattress, a mattress you can rotate and flip for years of comfort, support, and restful sleep. This, along with high-quality support and pressure relief foam, creates the best sleep surface anywhere.
So before you run to your nearest Mattress Mart or buy something you see on the internet, make the short drive to Delano's and try our Almost Heaven mattress sets. The world's best made mattress sets made right here in West Virginia. Come experience
The Delano's difference.
Recent studies have shown that people who complete a cardiac rehabilitation program can increase their life expectancy by up to 5 years. Preston Memorial Hospital's cardiac rehab team helps you begin and maintain a treatment plan that works for you. They offer education and support to make healthy lifestyle changes that fit your needs. We're here to help you live longer and enjoy life. Most insurance plans are accepted. Please contact your doctor or our cardiac rehab center at 304-329-3429.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Become part of the family at Preston Family Pharmacy. It's not just their name, it's their philosophy. They treat you like family.
Whether you've just left the hospital or a routine checkup, make Preston Family Pharmacy your neighborhood pharmacy your next stop. The friendly professional staff at Preston Family Pharmacy will make sure that you get the time and attention you deserve for all your pharmacy needs. Preston Family Pharmacy is currently accepting all patients.
Preston Family Pharmacy, Route 7 across from Walmart, Kingwood. They'll take care of you like family.
At the Landing Dental Spa, our goal is to provide quality dental care at a relaxed spa-like atmosphere. Dental chairs with heat and massage, warm neck wraps, and personal TVs make your appointment as stress-free as possible. Located off the Pierpont exit, now accepting new patients of any age. Call 304-594-2200 today and visit our website at www.thelandingdentalspa.com to schedule an appointment. The Landing Dental Spa, a healthy smile with peace of mind.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Horn sounds back here in the castle, and we take a peek into the huddle just breaking for the Preston Knights as they get set for second quarter action. And the Knights will set the defense as North Marion will have the ball here to start quarter number 2. Shannon, Matheny, Smith, Foltz, and Thomas for the Knights. All right, the Huskies couldn't get it done at the end of the quarter there. Going back to work now. They're going to take a long look at a three there, and Nick Smith on the offside to rebound it. Gets it to Foltz, and Foltz is going to drive. Dishes it up on the rim, in and out, and I believe Jaden was fouled in the act of shooting. Give the foul to number 14, Timothy Murphy. He's got 2. And Foltz a little strong with that first one. Knights have had some close games lately, and free throws have been a problem. 1 of 2 is Foltz this time, and the Knights have a 17-13 advantage. And that's not a whole lot as fast as the Huskies can run. So they're going to come down here, set their offense, run their half court, trying to screen, and ball tipped away. Smith again towed that one out of bounds. All right, Miller out front. They'll work that ball. Gunnar Murphy just inside the elbow, left side of the basket, up and in for 2. All right, Matheny, he can't get the 3 ball to go. The rebound and a whistle. All right, Preston on the tie-up. No foul there, but on a tie-up, they will send Matheny to inbound it deep into the corner. Smith kicks it out. Thomas wants the 3. Oh, just a bit strong. And Garrett rips the rebound down for North Marion. Miller. 3-point attempt, tip, blocked down. Shannon, good job. They get it to Foltz, and Foltz from Matheny. And now, right along the baseline, Shannon with a shot there. Should have fallen, didn't. Rolled across the rim and back out. And now in the paint we get a whistle. Garrett with the shot. And that foul will be on Trevor Thomas. So the Knights leading by 2. And now by 1. Garrett not fooling around. Couple of dribbles and up he goes. Good free throw shooter. Looks like he must shoot around 100, 200 a day. And now a timeout called. Timeout in the action with the score at the 6:10 mark of the first half. Preston 17, North Marion 17. So this contest, very, very competitive, going up and down the floor here at a furious pace at times. North Marion, a good 17-2 AA team coming in here. The Knights, having dropped a couple here at 7-10. Actually, Knights on a 4-game losing streak, trying to turn the key and unlock the win column again here tonight in Kingwood. And it'll be Preston's ball. Austin Matheny will step down to inbound it. And no pressure from North Marion as Matheny gets it into Fultz, and Jaden brings it over the timeline. Fultz into the corner. Smith off the wing, almost able to snag his own rebound, but off the miss, North Marion. And Garrett following up the miss with a good second chance opportunity, and then a steal gives North Marion another opportunity, and Garrett this time just lays it soft off the glass from the right side. So the Knights in the middle of an 8-point swing here. Preston was up by 4, now down by 4. Smith to Fultz, back and forth they go with the ball. Fultz wants to go deep in the corner and knocked out of bounds by North Marion, but the long passes have been sussed out by North Marion, and they are going quick to the corners there when the Knights try to take that ball cross court. Shannon with it, needs some help and gets it from Fultz. Fultz on the drive, in traffic, put that ball up, body on him, and kept him from getting that one off. Again, no whistle, no foul. And Garrett up and in. And just that quick. .501 on the big board. And the bonus shot is good, and now it's 24-17. And Preston needs to get the offense ignited once again. They need to get on a little run here. They'll swing it left to Smith. Now he'll come up top. Smith looking at Fultz, follows him around the horn. Matheny in the corner, in and out. That one defies gravity. It gets down almost in the net. And Tariq Miller does the Knights a favor. He was the last one to touch the ball before it sailed out of bounds. So Matheny will inbound it. Jaden Fultz around to Nick Smith. Smith, couple of moves by Smith, kicks it out in the corner. Ball shorts. And Zach Shannon ends up on his backside there, hard to the floor. And the official says Zach traveled. Well, he kind of got knocked into it. Not sure about that one, but North Marion with the ball. Clock turning inside 4:10 now. We're almost at the midway point, and North Marion unable to convert that time. Fultz getting it into the front court. Now, pass intended for Matheny and stolen away by Gunner. Preston trailing now by the biggest deficit so far. Thomas with the putback won't go. 2 shots for Preston, both well off the mark, and the Knights hustle back. And now Preston is going to take the timeout. Timeout after the 3. North Marion 29, Preston 17. And holy moly, Preston has got the lid and 3 bricks on top of the basket. They cannot pry it off and get a score. And Coach Paul Kuntz very animated in the huddle right now as he talks to the crew that just came off the floor. He's not getting exactly what he wants on the offensive end, and definitely the Knights are struggling to put the ball in the basket. Meanwhile, for North Marion, they were in, dare I say, something of a dogfight with the Knights, and Preston even managing to edge out to a 4-point lead, and then all of a sudden, bam, the lid goes on, and the Huskies go to work, and they don't stop until they lead by 12. And the Knights have had a scoring drought of a couple of minutes or more here as they inbound the ball to get things started. Fultz took a long look at that one, didn't pull the trigger. Now back out front, and Preston is struggling to control the passing. Smith kissed the front of the rim just a bit short. And Chuck Wadozzi up and in from the left side for 2, and now the Huskies have 31. And Preston into Shannon, back out front. Now Shannon in a little closer. Shot up off the rim, no good. J.C. Harris tried to get high enough to get to that one and goes to the floor hard. North Marion, ball tipped. They get it back, and now a trap. And along the baseline, we get a whistle. And Murphy just mows Zach Shannon down, and Shannon didn't get his feet set quite quickly enough, so a blocking foul on Shannon. All right, back out front. The Huskies will reset their half court. 2 minutes, 20 seconds as the clock turns. And a long 3 ripped down, the miss taken by Nick Smith. And now he speeds up over the half court. And a long 3 for Matheny. That's 2 trays for Matheny and 2 trays for Smith. Those are the bright spots, but the Knights still trail by 11 as that icebreaker gets them back in the scoring column after a dismal 3 minutes. And good rotation there and just wide open. The Huskies take advantage of the Knights that time. They had numbers and they knew it. Harris back to Fultz. Fultz on the dribble, reverses. Back up top, Matheny. Little jab step. Comes back to Fultz. Fultz. Little wiggle and a waggle, and Fultz goes down the lane, and ball knocked away, and the Knights will continue to own it. Zach Shannon's going to check out. Trevor Thomas going to come back into the lineup. J.C. Harris coming out. And Daniel Long into the lineup for Preston, and the Knights go to work. Thomas to Fultz. Fultz with an open look. Put that one up and just off the edge of the rim at the back. Inside a minute now. And the Huskies can do no wrong. Tariq Miller has not been a shooter yet tonight, but he shot that one pretty. Matheny, short. And again, one and done. The Knights give it back to the Huskies, and Preston trying to set a trap over on the side, but the Huskies work through it. And a three long, and it goes up and onto the top of the banking board. It bounces, and the turnover saves Preston from a second chance opportunity by the Huskies. Here comes Fultz. Smith on the right side now. Smith back to Matheny. At the elbow, back out to Fultz. Left to the circle. And that one. All right, 5 seconds to go. And North Marion rolls it in, picks it up. Miller, he's going to take a shot as time expires. And we come to halftime. Halftime in the Castle, and North Marion has built a 15-point, 35-20 advantage here. And they've done it by working hard and fast and taking advantage of the Knights, who were scoreless for some 3 minutes, and made some mistakes and some turnovers that aided the Huskies in their transition game. So these two teams will head out to the locker room. We'll take a break here, and we'll be back with second half action when the Knights return here on Hometown TV after these messages.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
When it comes to buying a new mattress, there's so many choices. Memory foam, number up, number down, purple this, temper that. Even the Friendly Ghost claims to have the best sleep product.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We'd like to encourage you to come and see the best made mattress sets in America, and at less than you'll pay for that overpriced fad mattress set of the day.
So what does make a good mattress?
Number 1, an American-made product, no hidden imported materials. Number 2, a pocketed coil individual support system that contours to your body and allows motion separation between partners. And number 3, a double-sided mattress, a mattress you can rotate and flip for years of comfort, support, and restful sleep. This, along with high-quality support and pressure relief foam, creates the best sleep surface anywhere.
So before you run to your nearest Mattress Mart or buy something you see on the internet, make the short drive to Delano's and try our Almost Heaven mattress sets. The world's best made mattress sets made right here in West Virginia. Come experience
The Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank too with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
At the Landing Dental Spa, our goal is to provide quality dental care at a relaxed spa-like atmosphere. Dental chairs with heat and massage, warm neck wraps, and personal TVs Make your appointment as stress-free as possible. Located off the Pierpont exit, now accepting new patients of any age. Call 304-594-2200 today and visit our website at www.thelandingdentalspa.com to schedule an appointment. The Landing Dental Spa, a healthy smile with peace of mind.
All right, just a couple of minutes left here in the halftime as the Knights come back out to warm up here. See if they can light the jets and set fire to the offense here, or at least set fire to the whatever's piled on top of the basket that's keeping their shots away. I don't know. Preston started out playing pretty good basketball here tonight, keeping pace with the Huskies, and then the bottom just dropped out, and then about a 3.5-minute stretch where the Knights couldn't buy a point for love nor money, as Dad used to say. In any event, Preston trailing by 15 as we turn at halftime here, and not a hole that they can't dig out of, but they're going to have to get an early run going here, and it takes an awful lot of energy, as we've seen over the last couple of home games, to get yourself out of a deep deficit. So Preston is going to have to rely on their best scorers to bring their A game, and then they're going to need some help off the bench because of all the energy that is going to be expended trying to do that. And I would be remiss if I didn't point out that Nick Smith is playing walking wounded tonight, although he's looking pretty good, hanging in there, playing tough. And also in that melee at the end of the Grafton game was Byron Brandt, and he is not in the contest tonight. Hopefully we'll make it back for senior night on Saturday when Hampshire High School comes to town, and that's a 6 o'clock game. Now our good friends at 107.7, they're even crazier than the TV guys. They're going to go to Grafton for a 4 o'clock tip for the girls game, or a 3 o'clock tip hopefully for the girls game. Bring you the girls varsity game on 107.7, and then come back and get to the castle in time for senior night and the boys contest against Hampshire. So a doubleheader on 107.7, and of course we'll be here in the castle and bring you delayed coverage on Hometown TV of all the senior night activities and the contest with Hampshire. North Marion, Tobin with a shot, won't go. Zach Shannon cleans up the mess off the floor. Smith with a long pass. Matheny, 3 attempt, long, off the rim. 30 seconds played, and the Knights, couple of good looks, couldn't get them to fall once again. So nobody has scored yet here in the second half, and Gunnar Murphy says, I'll take care of that, and he racks up another 3. So Murphy, 3 trays from the hand of Murphy. And now Fultz tries to slice and dice a little bit, going down the lane, and Chuck Wadozzi with the ball. Gets it ahead to Tobin. Tobin pulls up for a shot that won't go. Miller, he comes in from the left side. Second chance opportunity for Miller goes awry. And Smith back out front, directing traffic now. Matheny, Smith will penetrate. Matheny drives in, puts it up. Matheny got the rebound off the miss, and Fultz got the reverse shooter's roll. And that gets it back to a 16-point deficit. 38-22, Preston working here in the third period, and North Marion just very quick with the touch pass for their 40th point. Ball rattling around like a steel ball in a pinball machine. They pass it quick. Here's a steal. Murphy into the passing lanes out on the wing there. Ball on the floor, shot up, and rebounded by Smith and Fultz. Fultz, I think, put it down on his own foot or the side of his foot, touched the ball, and it went rolling, and the Knights went after it but couldn't corral it in time to avoid the backcourt. So an unforced turnover, and that'll give the Huskies fresh life here on offense. And Fultz trying to make up for the mistake, and he's going all the way down, lays it up and in. Jaden Fultz, and he got on a tear that time like we haven't seen in a little while from Preston in this game. Wadozzi, and he stretches up high for that one. And Chuck Wadozzi, 42-24. All right, Fultz trying to pitch that one down low in the post, and Nick Smith got cut off along the baseline there, and that one skipped out of bounds. So another turnover by Preston, and North Marion working with 4 minutes and 48 seconds on a turning clock here in the third quarter, and we thank you for tuning in. The Knights converge on that ball. I think it bounced off of J.C. Harris's shoulder maybe. And now Shannon with the rebound, rips it down off the rim for Preston. And Smith racing ahead, kicks it out. Matheny in the corner, takes it back, takes a look, guarded closely. Fultz back to Matheny, who works out to the top, now deep in the corner. Harris. Now Matheny, and Matheny is going to get three the old-fashioned way if he can hit the bonus shot. Just outside the elbow, left side, fouled in traffic as he put the shot up. Austin Matheny with nice elevation that time, gives the Knights their 26th point, and hopefully their 27th as he steps up to the line here. And I believe we have a lane violation. So the shot was good, but it will not count as the Knights went a little early there, hoping to get a rebound if there was a miss. And I'm not sure if that was who for Preston, but Tobin up with the ball. And my goodness, the Huskies just will not stop from the perimeter. They are reining them in here, much like the Grafton Bearcats did. Smith rattled one off the front of the rim, put up the soft one-hander there, and coming back the other way. And Jaden Fultz is going to pick up the personal. First personal and first team foul of the second half. All right, Huskies back to work here. Tobin gets it to Chuck Waduzzi and back out front. Smith took a run at Murphy there, maybe distracted him a little, couldn't get to the ball, but altered the shot. Fultz now guarded closely, and he and Matheny out high here in the corner, and then down underneath to Shannon, who got free on the right side of the basket. And Zach Shannon up and in for two. And the Knights have 28 now. And North Marion Tobin, and he'll distribute it from there. Tobin has one stolen away by Fultz, and Fultz up over the front of the rim with the offhand, and the Knights have 30 now. Fultz has had a couple of real nice defensive steals and runouts here, charging hard to the basket when he gets the ball. Smith guarding closely and high in the air. Fultz knocks another one away. Knocked it out of bounds, and the Huskies will retain possession, but still great, hard-nosed defense from Jaden Fultz and the Knights. Murphy is drawing double teams now, so they'll kick it around. And another long three for the Huskies. 48-30, back to an 18-point advantage, and the Knights want a timeout. Timeout in the action with 1:51 remaining here in the third period, and Preston has got to get something going here pretty quickly if they want to challenge in the fourth period. But the Huskies have been equal to the task. They have come down and they have shot the ball well inside, but they've reined it in from outside. And even Ethan Darden coming in, the 5'9" senior, off the bench and giving them good shooting from the perimeter here in this period. Preston has scored, but not fast enough to keep up with the Huskies. All right, Smith to inbound for the Knights, and he will get that ball into Jaden Fultz. And the clock will turn. Smith, nice little step through, and up with the one-hander, and good for two. So nice job by Smith, and the clock turns down toward 1.5 minutes here in the third period. Tobin. And Tobin trying to get that ball in to the post, and it gets tipped away. So an opportunity for Preston here. Tariq Miller and Praise Chuck Wadozie back into the lineup for North Marion after a break. Smith on the drive, left side, down the lane, and the ball knocked away, and North Marion back on the attack. And Gunnar Murphy, nice little 14, 15-footer, and just knocks it right down. Going side to side there. Now Matheny from the corner, and that's an air ball. And there's going to be a foul underneath. And Tobin with a push, I believe, underneath. And Tobin picks up his first personal, team foul number 2. And that gives Preston a break under the offensive glass. Matheny will inbound it to Smith. And whistle blows. And he says Jaden Fultz took a bit of an extra step there. So the Knights, with an unforced turnover once again, give the ball back to the Huskies. And here they come once again. Tariq Miller running things out front. Chuck Wadozie with the nice screen there, and then he rolls down into the paint, takes that ball, trying to pass it back out. It's stolen away. Thomas looking for some help, gets it to Fultz. Fultz now, Jaden in the paint. We get a contact and a whistle. All right, Fultz not shooting. That's going to be on the floor. And again, Matheny will step down under the basket. And the Knights will inbound it once again. He gets it into Smith. And a long three from Fultz. And the Knights gather it in a little bit. 50-35, back to 15. And at the buzzer, a long three that goes off the mark. And the score remains 50-35. North Marion by 15. So the Knights into third quarter where they started it. Unfortunately, in a bit of a deep hole. Break here for the messages from all the fine folks that bring you Preston Knight varsity basketball here on Hometown TV, and we will return with fourth quarter action right after this from the Castle.
Become part of the family at Preston Family Pharmacy. It's not just their name, it's their philosophy. They treat you like family.
Whether you've just left the hospital or a routine checkup, make Preston Family Pharmacy your neighborhood pharmacy your next stop. The friendly professional staff at Preston Family Pharmacy will make sure that you get the time and attention you deserve for all your pharmacy needs. Preston Family Pharmacy is currently accepting all patients.
Preston Family Pharmacy, Route 7 across from Walmart, Kingwood. They'll take care of you like family.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital is an alternative for acute patients who need a little extra help before returning home. Services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, patient and family education, personal care assistance, individualized care plans with daily activities, and 24-hour nursing care. Our team works to ensure a smooth return to independent living. For more information on the Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital, visit us online or call 304-791-3733.
When it comes to buying a new mattress, there's so many choices. Memory foam, number up, number down, purple this, temper that. Even the Friendly Ghost claims to have the best sleep product.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We'd like to encourage you to come and see the best made mattress sets in America, and at less than you'll pay for that overpriced fad mattress set of the day.
So what does make a good mattress?
Number 1, an American-made product, no hidden imported materials. Number 2, a pocketed coil individual support system that contours to your body and allows motion separation between partners. And number 3, a double-sided mattress, a mattress you can rotate and flip for years of comfort, support, and restful sleep. This, along with high-quality support and pressure relief foam, creates the best sleep surface anywhere.
So before you run to your nearest Mattress Mart or buy something you see on the internet, make the short drive to Delano's and try our Almost Heaven mattress sets. The world's best made mattress sets made right here in West Virginia. Come experience
The Delano's difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Ready to start the final 8 minutes of this one in the Castle here, and it's been a battle up and down the floor. The Knights, unfortunately, have not been able to keep pace with the scoring of these hot shooting North Marion Huskies. And North Marion doing a good job from the perimeter, but also penetrating. Smith, little bit strong with the three. And now we come down the other way in a whistle as Tariq Miller started to come across the timeline. And Nick Smith will pick up his second foul as he was guarding closely. All right. Back underway, and North Marion spreading the floor a little bit now. They can be patient, don't have to be in too much of a hurry, but the Knights struggling to try and get it away. Murphy gets it back, gets it to Tariq Miller, and Miller is blocked going to the basket. Smith on the receiving end of the pass comes down, draws the contact. No whistle, but he'll get the basket with an athletic move from the right side. All right, Nick Smith with the score, and the Knights have 37. Smith nearly another steal. And now the Knights do get the turnover, and North Marion has come undone just a bit here at the beginning of this fourth period. Can the Knights do anything with it? Shot off the baseline, looked like it could be good, but came up short. And now North Marion throws another ball away. Darden is going to check back in, and that could spell trouble for the Knights as he can put them in from downtown Kingwood. All right, Preston looking to draw a little closer here. Matheny back to Smith. Smith will try a three, too strong. Ball off the rim, battle for the rebound, and Shannon can't get to it. So Chuck Wadozzi with it, and here come Chuck Wadozzi and Tariq Miller out front. All right, running a little clock, the Huskies. Give it to Miller, and he'll go down the lane and up and in for their 52nd point. Praise Chuck Wadozzi with the basket. And now Fultz coming back the other way. Can't get it to drop, but he does draw the contact and the foul. And it'll be Darden who picks up personal foul number 3. And we'll see if that changes anything in the North Marion strategy. But I doubt that Darden has been out there quite as long as they would prefer on the North Marion bench. They certainly would like to rotate that ball and get Darden a couple more looks from long range, and Fultz nails them both. And Preston now, the ball coming in. Murphy works it across the timeline, and Garrett takes it. Darden back to Chuck Wadozzi, and that's not really his thing out front there, but a nice drive. And he weaves and steps through and up and in for 2. He's not your prototypical point guard there, but he ran that one like he was a point. Fultz, top of the circle, got to bounce off the glass, and Fultz gets the 3. And now it is 54-42. Miller with a miss and then a whistle. Trevor Thomas picks up the 3rd team foul, 2nd personal foul for him. And a rare miss for North Marion. Garrett was perfect at the line before lofting that one up a little to the right. And now he'll have a 2nd shot, and that one's good. And that gives the Huskies 55. So 55-42, and the Huskies want a timeout. 4 minutes, 39 seconds remaining here in quarter number 4. And Preston back to within 13 after trailing by 17, by 18. And now trying to reel in these Huskies. And it is a tough, tough task. North Marion knows how to win. They come in here at 17-2. The Knights trying to get back to 500, and they need 3 games to do it right now. With their 7-10 record, they don't want to drop another loss, especially here at home when they have to go on the road for some tough games coming up soon. But before that, on Saturday, Hampshire County coming for a 6 p.m. varsity tip-off. 4 p.m. for the JV, 6 p.m. for the varsity. Be here and support the Knights as they take on Hampshire High. And, of course, if you can't be here, we'll have that on delay here on Hometown TV. But we want you out. And Fultz picks it up off the roll, and the Knights already doing some clock management here. All right, Harris, now Smith, and he double clutched right there, and that one came up a little soft. Now, back at the other end, battle on the floor. That ball's going to belong to North Marion. So they've got it on the offensive end, and we are midway in the fourth quarter. Austin Matheny nearly got that ball away from Darden on the inbound. Knocked it away out of bounds, and now they'll get it into Miller, and Tariq Miller out front directing traffic. Darden back to Miller. And tipped away by Fultz, and Miller gets it back. Smith and Fultz dogging the ball here, trying to get a steal. And the Huskies equal to the task. They settle down. A long three won't go, but praise Chuck Widozy with the rebound, and the Huskies maintain possession. Miller looks at the shot in the paint, kicks it back out, and Widozy knocked it off of Daniel Long out of bounds. All right, here come the Huskies running some clock again. Now they'll take a shot, and a clean rebound there for Preston by Fultz, and Fultz on the run here. A one-hander high off the glass and in for two. Jaden Fultz gives the Knights their 46th point, and the clock turning inside 3:05. Preston got to go fast, trailing by 9. And Nick Smith reaching around. He's going to get called. Smith will pick up his third personal. Just 4 team fouls. Daniel Long is going to check out, get a breath. Miller doing a nice job quarterbacking this Husky squad here tonight. Murphy, he'll give it to praise Chuck Widozy. Chuck Widozy tried to skip that ball into Darden, and Zach Shannon is going to get caught for a little habeas grabus on Darden. So that's team foul number 5. And Zach Shannon has 4 now, so he's playing with 1 to go. And a timeout is called. Timeout North Marion, the Huskies, with 2:34 remaining. They're holding on to a 55-46 lead that's not quite as big as it might look. Preston going to have to go fast, going to have to go hard here. Certainly have some guys that are in foul trouble. Zach Shannon, one of them, with 4. Nick Smith with 3. Preston doesn't really want to put North Marion on the line to shoot free throws. That is something that they generally do very, very well. The Huskies, as you can see, they score in bunches for a while, and then they kind of have slowed down here a little bit. I think the most difficult part of the game for them is actually going slow. They're very fast in transition. They're very fast in their half-court offense. They don't wait around to take shots. And Darden in particular will shoot it from anywhere on the court. All right, Huskies set to go, and they go quickly. Inside they go, and Garrett turns and puts the one-hander up and in. 57 for the Huskies now, and the Knights going to work. Matheny to Fultz, and Fultz working around the top of the circle, spinning and lifting one up that drops into nothing but net. Clock at 2:09. Great ball handler that time was Jaden Fultz, and he made the Huskies pay with a little slice and dice. 57-48, and the Knights are going to get a turnover here, and Tariq Miller not happy about the call. Fultz up with a shot that misses. Shannon there to put it back, and now the Knights trail by 7. Minute 43, and the Huskies drive to the basket over the top of the rim, and we get Austin Matheny on the floor. And another tie-up, but Preston with the alternate possession will have it. Matheny ended up on his backside there after he came away with the ball. Fultz going to work here once again. Into Shannon. Shannon, a running one-hander. Nick Smith with the putback. 57-52. And now we go back the other way. And Tariq Miller drives to the rim. And Miller is going to score the deuce and go to the line for a bonus shot. And that's big right there for the Huskies with a minute 13 remaining. And he's got 3. And the clock at a minute 13 as the Knights get set to inbound. Smith will give it to Fultz. And Jaden Fultz takes it. Comes up over the timeline, and Smith swings it right side and drills one from 3. Nick Smith with a man in his face, and it didn't bother him a bit. Knights trail by 4 inside a minute now at 53. 51 and a half seconds as the clock stops. And Nick Smith picks up his 4th personal, and praise Chuck Widozzi goes to the line. Number 22 takes a look at the basket, and the Huskies call a timeout. So timeout with less than a minute to go here in regulation, and the Knights in another barn burner here in the Castle. We've had a lot of these lately, folks. Good, hard-nosed, competitive basketball, and Preston battling back from what was an 18-point deficit, and they get it back all the way to a 4-point lead by the Huskies. And they're going to put one of the Husky stars on the line here now. Praise Chuck Widozzi on the line where he'll have a couple of shots. Preston with timeouts left, so they can extend this 51 seconds. Check that, it's a 1-and-1. It's up, and it's out. And the Knights with the rebound. And Preston pushing it down to Austin Matheny for the 3. And Matheny gives the Knights a 1-possession game here. And a foul given with 37 left on the clock. The foul in the backcourt. And that was Trevor Thomas. And Gunnar Murphy will step to the line and toe the free throw stripe for North Marion. Gunnar Murphy, 19 points. Now he's got 20. And Murphy gets them both, and Preston got to go quick now. 62-58, Fultz out in the corner. Oh, shot won't fall, and the Huskies come away with it. And again, Thomas will run up and give the foul. Trevor Thomas will give his fourth foul with 26.2 left on the big clock. Preston trailing by 4, and they put the guy who just nailed 2, Gunnar Murphy, back on the line for the 1-and-1, and he misses the front end. And North Marion able to eke out the rebound. And Nick Smith struggling to get a handle on the ball, and Nick will foul out. Nick Smith diving after the ball there. And J.C. Harris will check in for Smith. And now that one's going to be good. Michael Garrett has been the man on the hot seat here for the North Marion Huskies, and he has been equal to the task. And the Knights going quick now. Fultz in traffic, needs some help. Matheny kisses the front of the rim, won't go. We get a whistle. .9, 13 seconds remaining. And moot point as leading 64-58. J.C. Harris commits the foul. And Tariq Miller, who is 1 for 1 at the line tonight, and now he's 1 for 2 as that one rattles around and comes out. Knights have not any time to play with here, and now 65 for the Huskies, and Preston coming down here inside 10, and a timeout called for. And the Knights now down 5 with 6.1 remaining on the clock. 6.1 officially. So the Preston Knights, it would appear, will come up just a little bit short once again. But the effort displayed here in another close loss in the Castle. And this will be the third home game in a row that the Knights have struggled at times to score the ball, charged back, and then it's cost them at the end. Lincoln was a 66-65 heartbreak of a game. Grafton was a 67-70 heartbreak of a game. And tonight it looks like the Knights will fall here and give the North Marion Huskies their 18th victory of the regular season. Preston got it all the way back to a 2-point deficit, but could not pry the ball away from the Huskies. Now 5.5. And the personal foul And that one committed by Harris. And Gunnar Murphy puts the 66th point on the board here for North Marion. He's got them both. And Gunnar, just that good all night long. Matheny from the corner, and up and in. And Zach Shannon scores it at the buzzer, but too little too late. Preston will end up dropping this one by a close 5-point deficit. 67-62 in the castle as the North Marion Huskies can lay claim to win number 18, and the Knights will drop to 7-11 on the season. And heartbreaking again for Preston, who put it all out there on the court tonight. Nick Smith playing a little bit walking wounded, played a great game here tonight. And as did all the Knights. Austin Matheny chipping in from long range. And Jaden Foltz with some steals and runouts that were purely things of beauty to watch. Preston next in action here at home once again, 6 p.m. Saturday the 15th. Can you be here? We hope that you can. We want you here. We want you to cheer on the Knights. They'll try to get back on the winning track. 5-game losing streak here at the end of the season. Not pleasing to anybody. Certainly not pleasing to the Knights and Coach Paul Kuntz. But what have we seen this season? We've seen the Knights be resurgent when the chips were down. So let's turn it around. Turn it around against Hampshire High when they come visiting here in the castle at 6 p.m. on Saturday. Then the Knights will go on the road. Wheeling Park on the 22nd for a 6 p.m. game out there. And then Fairmont Senior down at Fairmont, 7:30 on the 24th. And then a little bit of a change up here, folks. We've had the schedule, the home schedule, finishing against Hampshire on the 15th, but informed by athletic administrators here tonight that the Knights will play on the 26th against Powerhouse, currently number 1, University High, right here in Kingwood. So let's get out here and rock the castle. That's going to be a special night. That's going to be a big opportunity for Preston to come back in here and play a great game, and that will be the finale of the regular season and the finale of the home run. And it'll be the return of one Barry Sanders on the staff of University High now as a volunteer coach. And Joe Schmidl, Kingwood product, coaching at University High. So something of a homecoming, and we hope to spoil it for those guys. But a lot of basketball to be played between now and then. Also on the 22nd, while the Knights are out at Wheeling Park, we'll have fun in the castle as the middle school championships, the Preston County Middle School championships, boys and girls, will take place. So much ado and much basketball still left to be played here in February in the castle and here on Hometown TV. But tonight, for our executive producer, Denise Blake, for our cameraman, Bob Meisner up top in the crow's nest, and for myself, Steve Blake, we thank you so much for tuning in here on Hometown TV. And from Media Row, we say goodnight to the radio guys, and we say goodnight to you all watching on TV. And we'll see you when we see you around town, out on the internet. Cable 7 on YouTube, youtube.com/Cable7 for replays on demand anytime, and on the Atlantic Broadband Cable Network on delay. Until next time, we say goodnight.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank too with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery. Become part of the family at Preston Family Pharmacy. It's not just their name, it's their philosophy. They treat you like family.
Whether you've just left the hospital or a routine checkup, make Preston Family Pharmacy your neighborhood pharmacy your next stop. The friendly professional staff at Preston Family Pharmacy will make sure that you get the time and attention you deserve for all your pharmacy needs. Preston Family Pharmacy is currently accepting all patients.
Preston Family Pharmacy, Route 7 across from Walmart, Kingwood. They'll take care of you like family.
The Wound Care Center at Preston Memorial Hospital is dedicated to helping you heal as quickly as possible. We offer a wide range of diagnostic services and therapies to help not only heal your wounds, but to help prevent further wound problems. Our compassionate team will evaluate your case and work to educate you on why you have a non-healing wound, as well as create a treatment plan, sometimes as often as your first visit. To begin your healing journey, call our Wound Healing Center today to schedule an appointment at 304-329-3348.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture. For nearly 50 years, our family store has been known for low prices, great customer service, and quality home furnishings.
Our nationwide low price guarantee means you'll save more on name brands like Catnapper,
Best,
Von Bassett,
Serta,
Franklin,
and the Almost Heaven mattress collection made right here in West Virginia. If you want to spend more at an overpriced big furniture store, that's your business.
But at Delano's, our business is to save you money.
So come in and see for yourself and experience the
Delano's
difference.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow tires,